In a small village nestled between snowy hills, there lived an old man named Sora, the lantern maker. Sora's lanterns were known far and wide. They weren't just pieces of paper and bamboo. Each one carried a warm, steady light that guided families home through storms, lit dark paths for travelers, and brought comfort to those who felt alone. People loved Sora's light, but few ever asked how Sora's own flame was doing. Each morning, long before dawn, Sora's work began. He sat by his little window, trimming wicks, folding delicate rice paper, painting gentle patterns of flowers and stars. At dusk, he walked through the village, leaving new lanterns at doorsteps. When people thanked him, he would smile and say, "May your nights be warm and your path clear." But deep inside, his own light flickered. His hands ached, his back bent more each winter. Yet he told himself, "They need my light more than I do." One bitter winter, a harsh wind swept through the village. Sora worked through the cold until his fingers turned numb and his breath rattled in his chest. When dawn came, he didn't wake at his workbench. The lanterns stayed dark. The village nights grew colder. One by one, the villagers gathered outside his tiny workshop, each holding an old lantern Sora had made for them. They saw how the paper had cracked, how the wicks had burned low. Yet the lanterns still glowed softly, just like Sora's tired heart. A young girl named Aiko, who always waited for Sora's lantern at her window, stepped forward. She knocked on his door, her tiny hands trembling in the cold. When Sora opened the door, his eyes were sunken, but his smile was gentle. "Master Sora," Aiko said, holding up her lantern, "your light has guided us for so long. Please, let us help you now." Aiko gathered the village children. They sat by Sora's side, patching torn paper, mending bamboo frames, trimming the wicks. They brought him warm soup, covered him with thick blankets, and poured fresh oil into the lanterns and into Sora's tired spirit. For the first time in many winters, Sora rested. He let himself receive the warmth he'd given so freely to others. When he grew strong enough to walk again, Sora stood at his window and looked out at the village. Every home glowed with lanterns. Lanterns he had once made with love, now burning brighter than ever because his people had learned how to tend them too. Tears filled his eyes as he whispered, "A lantern cannot shine if it is empty inside." He turned to the children who sat beside him and said, "Your promise is to keep your own flame alive too. When you give light to others, remember to refill your lamp. Let those who love you help you glow again. So if you feel your light is fading, remember Sora's promise. Rest, refill. Let others help you shine. The world needs your light, but you need it too." If this story touched your heart, subscribe for more mindful stories that remind you your light matters and you deserve to keep it burning bright.